All righty, here we are. Okay, let's go to page 31 in your grammar book. Talking about apostrophes today. Get this in here. There we go. All right. You already know what apostrophes are. You use them all the time. This is just identifying what they're used for, a couple of reasons. If it's missing a letter, it's showing ownership. Those are the two different ways. So obviously a contraction is when you combine two words and you take out a letter and put an apostrophe in there. You guys learned that probably in first grade. So I know it's been a while. And then the possessive adjective shows ownership. So that's when you have an apostrophe S to a noun. Here's your example. Mowgli listened to the bird's song. This song belongs to the bird. So we have an apostrophe there. That's an possessive adjective. You can also ask whose song, and it's the bird's song. Mowgli listened to the birds. Obviously, there's no apostrophe there. It's a plural noun. It's kind of a duh lesson, honestly. So down here, this is how you'll fix it. Kind of like how you fix commas. Sometimes they're there and they shouldn't be, or they're not there and you should put one in. So here's an example. The animals declared. That should be plural, not apostrophe. We'll accept the pack's ruling. You can see where they put in the apostrophes here. There's also something called an indefinite pronoun. And indefinite just meaning not clear, kind of vague, right? So indefinite pronoun is not definite. Another duh moment in this lesson. It does not refer to a particular person or thing. And here they are. This is all of them. And you'll see they're listed by singular and plural, and then only singular here. And you can see that they're just vague, all, any, more, most, none, some, and then plural, both, or few, and then singular, anybody, anywhere, somewhere, things like that. Okay, those are all indefinite pronouns. And you're still going to label them PR like pronouns. So will someone speak for Mowgli? Someone is the pronoun. You'll label it same as you usually do for him, her, she, those types of pronouns. We've already talked about quotations and attributions. Here's just a little reminder of the rules on that. Use commas to separate the attribution from the direct quote. Capitalize the first word of the quoted sentence always. And then do not capitalize the attribution unless it begins the sentence. Which of you, the wolf asked, will speak for Mowgli? So obviously which, capital. And since the attribution is in the middle, we put commas around it, but it does not need to be capitalized there. And since this is the second half of that sentence, we don't need to capitalize that either. And there's a little note in the margin there. The commas and the periods always go inside the closing quotation marks, and question marks, exclamation marks, whatever end mark you have goes on the inside. Okay, let's turn the page. 32. Usage with subject-verb agreement. You already know about subject-verb agreement. In week 2, you learned that a personal pronoun should agree with its antecedent in number. And this really is another duh lesson. We're just going to duh all morning this morning. So there you go. But it is one of those things that if you read it, it'll sound right. If it doesn't sound right, then you need to fix it. That's the best way to, because you guys have been using English now for lots of years. You're familiar with it. So that's the best advice I can give you. If it sounds bad, then it's probably bad. If it sounds good, it's probably good. Okay. It's just explaining all of that. So let's look at the example here. The boy wanders. It's a singular noun boy without an S, obviously singular, but it requires a singular verb. And then the singular verb does have the S. So if you have a singular noun, it goes with a verb with an S. And the next one says the boys wander. So if you have a plural noun, the verb does not have an S. So it just sounds right. The boys wander. If you say the boys wanders, obviously you'd be like, no, that's not right. So just listen to how it sounds. And then we have the verbs have, do, and be. They function as either a main verb or a helping verb. Although the spelling of these words changes, the principle does not. So singular nouns use the verbs form. And I didn't know this until I read this earlier this morning. Singular nouns use the verb form that ends in S. I guess I knew that, but I didn't know it. So I didn't realize that. So these all end in S, has, does, is, was. But then if you have a plural noun, that does not end in S. So have, do, are, were, these are plural. Plural forms of the verb. The tiger is often a leader in the jungle. So the singular noun tiger without the S requires a singular verb, is ending in S. The tigers are often leaders in the jungle. So plural tigers, plural verb does not have an S. There you go. The words who and which are singular if the noun they describe is singular. The words who and which are plural, so obviously those don't change. Obey the law which protects the jungle. Which describes a singular noun law without an S. Therefore, which is singular and requires a singular verb. Protects, so which protects, that's where it comes in with the S. Obey the laws which protect the jungle. Which describes the plural noun laws with an S, therefore, which plural and requires a plural verb, protect without an S. So this is how you fix it. Place a line through the incorrect verb and write the correct verb above it. Mowgli, who has many brothers, lives in a cave. That's it. Any questions so far? No?
Nope.
Okay, good. Can you tell I'm just so excited about today's grammar lesson?
No.
Do you know sarcasm?
No.
Ah, there you go. Sarcasm at its best right there. Okay. Josh, would you please read the sentences?
Quietly, a sleepy brown bear who was named Baloo addressed the wolves. Do you mean the man's cub, Mowgli? Learn from me. I'll speak for he.
I'll speak for he. Good reading. Addressed. So what do you think, Joey? What's addressed?
Addressed.
Address the wolves.
He spoke directly to them.
Yes.
He called on them.
Good. Check that. Articles A and the. Go ahead and find those. There's 3.
I'll be right.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh, great. Like you have to do the rest of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he timed that perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Joey, it's the Joey show. Tell us all the 5 nouns here.
Bear. Would it be
Yes.
brown bear or just bear?
Just bear, because brown it will be the adjective.
Wolves.
Yes.
Cub.
Cub, yes.
Baloo and Mowgli wouldn't be nouns, would they?
Yeah, they would be because they're proper nouns. They're names, but they're still nouns. So yes, that's it.
All right.
Okay, still on the Joey show. How about the pronouns? We'll wait and give him the hard ones when he gets back. How about that?
Okay. Well, it's supposed to be him at the bottom, so we're gonna fix that.
Let's fix that. Okay,
That's a pronoun.
that's a pronoun.
Uh, me isn't a pronoun, is it?
It is a pronoun.
How many
Yes.
other four? Man's.
That's more of an adjective, but if me is a pronoun, then you would also be a pronoun.
True.
And then there's one more. I think. Oh, it's tricky because we haven't fixed this yet, I'll. So
Oh,
yeah. So we should just stick that in there. We'll figure that out later, that apostrophe there. All right. Well, the adjectives, those are pretty easy. I'm giving Joey all the easy ones since you bailed on us. Josh, you're getting all the hard ones. He just turned off his camera. So Joey, I'll let you do the adjectives. Those are kind of easy.
Wow. Okay.
That's
Wow.
your punishment.
So me spilling my coffee wasn't a big
Oh, well, you
punishment.
didn't tell me. You just disappeared. So how was I
Said I'd be right back. It took me like a minute.
sounds like a personal problem.
right? That's what I think too. You know, if you tell me the problem, then I might have compassion, but not this morning.
This beautiful thing spilt all over my desk.
Oh, did it spill on your grammar book too?
If I say yes, will I not have to do it?
No.
Okay, no, it didn't.
Wait, if you say yes, you not have to do it. So if you said yes, okay. So no, meaning you do have to do it. Okay. It was like one of the double negatives. I'm not awake yet. All right.
You think I am?
Yes.
Adjectives.
No offense.
Oh, Joey.
I don't want to be
Adjectives.
Man's.
Man's. Where's it at? Oh, because we need to put an apostrophe here too as well. So adjective. Yes, that's one. What else?
Uh,
About the bear.
brown. Wait, no,
Sleep.
sleep.
Yes.
Sleepy brown bear.
Yes. That's three.
That's
Oh,
all.
that is three. That's all of them. Okay. Okay. And Joey, adverb.
I'm gonna lose it. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye.
You can do the
I-
adverb. You know what that is.
Quietly.
Yes. See, okay. The rest are for Josh.
Wonderful.
Yeah, see? And he turned off his camera. You can't fake me now. Look, Joey's relaxing. What should we start with, Josh? How about the who which one? That's not too bad. Where's the who which clause?
Josh.
Now he's really going to get in trouble. I see how it's going over there. Okay, there you are. Josh? Where's the who which clause? Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Put us out of our misery, would you please?
That's my plan. That's why I wasn't saying nothing.
No, get it done so we can go on. Where's the who which clause?
Uh, does it start with sleepy? Or
It starts with who or which, actually.
all right, yeah. Bear, the brown bear who? So at who?
At who? And then where does it go? Where does it end?
At the very end of this end to the period.
Not to the period.
So
It would go, who
okay.
was named Baloo? Is that what you were gonna say? Yeah. Anyway, that's where it ends right here. Who was named Baloo? That's the who which, so W/W, got that. Let's look for, okay, let's go to the verbs next. All of those action words or helping verbs.
Uh, do
Yes.
no.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is actually. That is a verb.
Learn.
Yes. It actually should be learns. Mowgli learns from me. So let's just fix that. It says to cross it out and write it above, and then we'll name that a verb. Learns. There's a lot more.
Speak.
Yes, good.
Mean.
Yes.
That's how many?
Well, it says 5, but really there's going to be more verbs than that. There's 5 subjects.
Okay.
Remember, verbs,
Um,
go ahead if you see some more.
Man's maybe.
No, man's is already labeled as an adjective there.
The end of the sentence. So he was switched to him. So is it that one?
No, because that's a pronoun. We already labeled that one. Think of ed. Think of words with ed, because remember, you can change the tense of a verb.
Named,
There
addressed.
you go. There you go. And then a helping verb was named.
They should make it to where it actually says how many there are and not
I
just
know.
verbs, because that just makes it more confusing.
That would help. You're right. But you got the hard ones. So there you go. And then actually I'll give you this one. Will. So I'll, we put an apostrophe right there. I is the pronoun, but will is the verb. I will speak for. So it's a helping verb.
Gotcha.
All right. So now that you know all the verbs, you got all the verbs. Let's see if we can find the subject. So to do that, look like within this who clause was
Baloo.
named. Well, Baloo is the noun, but actually in a who which clause, it's weird. But the who becomes the subject because the whole thing is referring back to
Okay. Who?
bear. So who, I'll give you that one. Who?
Wolves.
Wolves. No, look at the whole sentence. Take out who for a second. So quietly a sleepy brown bear addressed the wolves. If you ask who addressed the wolves,
Baloo addressed the wolves.
no, take out that. Well, it was Baloo, but if we take out the who clause,
Brown bear.
the
Brown
bear,
bear.
just bear.
The bear. Yes.
Bear addressed the wolves. I think Joey is enjoying seeing you suffer through this. I'm just saying.
For grammar.
But I'm gonna get you through it, Josh. You're gonna make it, I promise. All right. So we got that. Now we're on to the second sentence. You see do and mean. So
You.
okay, good. That's right. You.
I'll. No, not me. Not I'll. Me.
No, not me in that one. Who learns from me?
Mowgli.
There you go. So if you ask who or what, that helps you find the subject. And then who will speak for him?
I'll.
Yes, I. Okay, you got it. So the next two up here, remember how I told you if you come back to that prepositional phrase, look for a word that does not have a label on it. That's going to help you find it.
From.
From me is one.
Everything has a label
Nope, there's one that doesn't.
on it. No, there's not.
There is.
Four.
Yes.
What?
For him, you should make sure to fix that. For him. I think you were working on your coffee spill. You might have missed that one. But yes, for him, from me. There you go. See? Now the main clauses. All right, there's 4 of them. So I'm going to have Joey find 2 and then Josh find 2.
What?
Main clause.
Uh,
It's
Can
not include the opener. I'll say that.
can it also have a which clause within a main
Yes.
clause?
Yes, it can. Good question.
Okay, then a sleepy brown bear all the way into wolves.
Yes, that's one.
Uh, okay, and then there's 4 of them, you said,
There's 4.
on this little. Okay. Uh,
And there can be 2 in one sentence.
I'll speak for him.
Okay, good. All right, and there's 2 more. Josh.
Uh, do you mean man's cub?
Yes. Good.
Mowgli learns from me.
Good. So notice they all have their own subject verb pairs, and that's why that one was split up. But you got that. And then we have one opener. Okay, Josh, what's the opener?
Subject opener.
No.
Hold on. Let me read it.
Okay.
Okay. Preposition.
No.
Number 2.
Nope.
There's number 3.
What is number 3?
I don't know.
You don't know. Oh my gosh.
Look at the word.
Don't forget there's did I show you the trick last year to look at the front of your book?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's an ly adverb opener. It's number 3. So go ahead and
I
put
can never
3.
remember what it's called.
Well,
I know it. I just can't remember which one's which with the numbers.
Yeah, that's where you can look back at the front.
Where's
Next
the
time.
fun in that?
Huh?
Where's the fun in that?
All right, are we done? Did we
Nope.
finish? Oh, we just had this column right here. Okay, we need to indent. So put that weird looking backwards P shape there. And then a bunch of capitals. I bet you guys can find those. Baloo, Mowgli down here. Each beginning of a sentence. I'll. Commas. And we have quotation marks. Man, this is a gnarly one. It's gnarly.
And they're just getting worse so far.
I know.
Please never say that.
So where do the quotation marks go? Let me see if Joey can figure that one out.
That's weird. Oh, what?
Quotation marks. I think that's easier to find
right,
it than.
Right in between wolves and dew.
Okay, that's the first. Okay, and then how far does he speak?
Goes until him.
Okay. That's the quotation marks. And now.
Does that count as 2?
Yeah, it does. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they do it
Really
that
weird.
way, but yeah, that's it. Do you remember the rule with the adverb opener that if it has 5 or more, is that the rule? I think it is.
Yes.
Then
So-
you need a comma, but this is just one. So you do not need the comma after quietly. So just take out that comma there. And then around the who clause, that's where the commas do go. So go ahead and put those on the front end of that. Who was named Baloo because it's in the middle of the sentence. That's 3. I think that's it. end marks. We just need some periods. And then obviously a question mark here. Do you mean the man's cub? I think we got the apostrophes, didn't we? We got that aisle. Yeah, and man's. We fixed learns. Oh, and we fixed he. Okay, we did it. Phew, man.
Woo!
Yeah.
Get me out of this class. No, I'm kidding.
Feels like we just ran a marathon. Sheesh.
No, it doesn't.
Whatever. You can do the whole thing next time then.
Well, that's a little mean, but okay.
Did you just say okay? I heard that.
I said it was a little mean, but okay.
Yeah, oh, by the way, Michaela is listening and she's like, sweet. Joey's going to do the lesson next week. All right.
Can you watch this live? No,
What?
you can't watch the recording live. I know better than that.
Oh, well, when she's watching it, she'll think that. There you
Yeah.
go.
But not right now.
All right, let's get out all the stuff in your pocket there from your binder for Maui and the giant fish. Wait, did we do that one?
The Maui and the giant fish. Yeah.
Yeah, we did do that one. Okay. Yeah.
Which week are you on?
I don't know. I'm really struggling this morning myself. So, all right. That's week 3. Get out week 3 from the front of your binder, and we're going to just organize it. You know this one, the blue page that we talked about? We did talk about some of those, right?
Is that purple?
Where is said blue page?
It's blue.
I might be colorblind.
We need to add something here before you put it away, actually.
Got it.
Okay, so on this one, you should have,
There's nothing on mine.
there's nothing on yours? Are you serious?
We've
How about you, Josh? Do you have any on yours?
we've never used this in this class yet.
Okay. I know you've done this last time, so I'm just going to have you at the top in the boxes had the line through it. Start with say, said, and then put see, saw, and then put go, went. And today was supposed to be think, thought. Okay. Let's just put 2 in each one. So what's another way to say said?
Old.
Commanded.
Told, and then what did you say? Candid?
Commanded.
Oh, commanded. That makes more sense. Commanded, yes. How about
Act.
saw?
I
CC.
watched.
Each of you
Looked.
just do one. Looked, okay.
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh,
No, it's fine.
you can do the 2 for go went then, Joey.
Oh boy. Journeyed.
Okay.
Left.
Journeyed, he gave you one. Left, that'll work. How about think thought?
Remembered.
Remembered, good.
Thinking.
Whoops.
Oh wait, that's think.
Yeah. Sorry, it's hard to read my pondered.
Yeah.
Think thought, it happens obviously internally. So, all right, add to this as you think of them. Okay. I just want to do that quick so we can get it started. But those are now the banned words. Remember those from last time. So it is on your checklist now. So stay away from these words. And there is a tab in your binder for these banned words called banned words.
How far in the back is that?
It's pretty far. It's almost to the end. It says banned words. So this blue page goes behind that tab.
No.
You want us to put that there right now?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead and put that there. And then
What
the other, you're gonna put away everything, but they go in different places, so I'll just walk you through it. So that one goes there behind banned words.
What about the yellow page, the
Okay.
stylistic techniques?
Oh. You have that one? Hold
I
on.
do.
I think so. I think for the past few weeks you haven't told us where to put stuff. So
Oh, what do you have on your, what do you have on your stylistic techniques page?
LY adverb and who/which clause.
Okay, so we need to add. We need to add strong verb and because clause. So since you have that yellow page, let's do that really quick.
wait, hold on.
So it should be number
Oh.
3.
I don't have that yellow page.
You have to.
You don't have what? The yellow page? Oh, I think we put it away, honestly. That's where mine was, behind stylistic
did.
techniques.
Style. Yeah, that's where mine's at right now.
Well, I don't
Okay.
think you put it away in class.
Yeah, we did.
No.
So the first one we have is OI adverb and who/which clauses.
Yes, and then you're gonna add for number 3, strong verb, number 4, because clause. Obviously, we're going through these much faster than we did last time in the class. That's because you pretty much already know what they are. So remember, strong verb is like that list of banned words. Those other words that we're putting there are considered strong verbs. And then the because clause obviously is telling why something is the way it is. Okay, got that? You guys good? That goes behind stylistic techniques. Okay.
Should we add our sentence openers?
Not yet. You don't have to yet. We're going to do it as we go through.
All right.
So just those 4 dress ups for now. Okay, so that goes behind stylistic techniques. And then there's something else that goes behind stylistic techniques, and that's this LY adverb list, the pink page. That also goes behind stylistic techniques. Okay, then this yellow page, we don't really use this often, but it's supposed to go behind model charts and outlines. You already have a couple pages there, so it goes behind those 2 pages. Model charts and outlines. Okay, and then the rest of week 3 for Maui and the giant fish goes behind finished compositions.
Got it.
Okay. Along with your story sequence chart, all the stuff you worked on for that. Then once you get that put away.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, slow down.
Why are you going that fast?
Sorry, guy.
You've done this a few hundred times, okay?
Does that mean I have to print it out?
Oh no, you don't have to. Let me know when you guys get that put away.
Oh, geez, it's a lot of- Mhm.
Where did this paper go?
That one goes behind model charts and outlines. Model charts and outlines behind the yellow pages that are already in there.
Where's my knife?
All right.
Okay. Then when you're done with all that, everybody left me. Oh, okay.
What?
You guys both disappeared from your camera at the same time.
I was getting my knife.
Oh, your knife?
We don't talk about that.
Man. You're quick this morning, Joey. That's funny. Okay. Okay, so behind source texts,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna get out week 4, the king and the ant, or Genghis Khan and the hawk. That's week 4, and it's just 4 pages. And when you see week 5, leave that in your binder.
You got it, dude.
All right. And you need 1 piece of lined paper, and then you're all set.
All right.
Okay. Ooh. Now there's 2 stories for this week, but we're just going to focus on one.
Let's do Genghis Khan and the Hawk. That one sounds cool.
Yeah, you want to do that one?
It depends. I'd have to look at it first.
They're both pretty good. Well, okay, so I'll give you just a little like trailer for each.
Yeah, we'll do the first one. It's
Oh.
shorter.
First one's shorter, but the second one has a little more
Oomph to it.
drama, I guess you could say. More
Right.
drama than the first one.
We
So
should definitely do the second one then.
you like drama or do you like short?
Let's do short. I like them both, but I don't want it done.
Well, how do we choose? Let's see.
Or we could do one this week and then one next week.
No, I just want to do one. Yeah, let's do the short one. I'm going to agree with you on that.
Genghis Khan it is.
The king and the ant.
Dang it.
Go ahead and put your name there. Today's date is October 10th. You can write it out in just numbers if you want. I'm okay with that. The king and the ant. This is going to be the story sequence chart. So just put SSC. And I don't like my blue pen. Let me see if I can get a better pen here. You remember what to do. Not exactly in the center, but a little bit to the left. You're going to just draw your line down. And then do Roman numeral 1. And we're just doing 1, 2, 3. Skip a line. Roman numeral 2. 1, 2, 3. Skip a line. Roman numeral 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll give you a second to set all this up, but then you're going to go across. You know what to do. Write it on top of the Roman numeral. That does not need to be perfect. Obviously, mine is not.
I need a ruler.
No, let it go. Just let it go.
I don't have a ruler. It has to be.
No.
Are you that way too, Joey?
No.
That's funny. Yeah.
I'm a perfectionist in a lot of ways.
Well, it's a blessing and a curse. What can I say?
It's very much a curse.
It's definitely a curse.
Well, but then, things look nice. So that's the blessing. Just the mental trauma of it. That's the curse, but.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. On the left here, I'm going to keep going. You guys just do what you need to do there, but.
This is what I'm using as my ruler.
You're kidding.
I'm not even kidding. It's straight, so it works.
Okay, that'll work. Whatever
That's
makes you
my
happy,
whole
Josh.
puncher.
We just want you to be happy. So,
I
You
think I
stole my whole puncher.
made it worse.
conflict / problem. climax / resolution. Same type of setup. We are doing the traditional story sequence format here. Of course, if you like Christopher Nolan as a movie director, which I only know him really well because my son is like a super fan of his. Anyway, but a lot of his movies like Inception, I don't know if you guys have seen that one, or oh man, I can't remember the latest one. Not the one about the nuclear bomb, although that was pretty cool. But there was another one that he did where it started in the middle of the story and then it had flashbacks and flash forwards and then it was like all over the place. It was really, really confusing. You know, every once in a while you'll read a book or see a movie like that, but typically this is the format, typically, because it's way easier to follow. Okay, so there's that. You guys got all that down?
Yep.
Okay, good. The King and the Ant. A great powerful king possessed a magic carpet, which allowed him to fly high above the earth. True story. Just kidding. Okay, anyway, he also was able to understand the speech of all the animals and even command them to do his bidding. So you can think of Dr. Dolittle, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
He had become proud and arrogant, thinking himself the greatest of all men. One day, as he was flying above a field, he heard the tiny voice of an ant who called out, "The king is not so great." Descending to the ground, he spotted the little creature standing on a large flat stone. He carefully picked him up and looked him in the eye. "Why do you say such foolish thing, O tiny ant? Who do you imagine is greater than I am?" the king asked. "Actually, I am greater than you," replied the ant. "You? What? How? Outrageous!" snorted the king. "Well, consider this," answered the ant. "The greatest king in the world stopped when I spoke, came down to the earth, bent on one knee, and raised me up. He then asked me a question that he couldn't answer, but I could. Wouldn't you say that I am greater than the king?" "I am the king," he admitted, "and you have indeed shown me that I am not as great as I thought I was. I still have much to learn." Gently, he placed the ant back on the rock. Bowing to the tiny creature, he mounted his carpet and flew toward his palace, thoughtful and a bit less proud.
There's like 3 different movies inside.
That is
I know. Aladdin. What else we got?
We got Aladdin. What's the show where the kid goes down into a tiny hole?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
is it
He has his father was like had like a whole thing going so he could see into it. Something happened and he got really small and was able to go into it.
it wasn't the lava boy, Shark Girl and Lava Boy or something. Was it
No,
How I Shrunk
that
the
was
Kids?
no, that's a completely different setting.
I don't remember. Was it Ant-Man? Because he gets small. No. But that could
no,
be part of this story, Ant-Man, right?
no.
Okay, obviously you don't know, but and then
I don't.
there's like 3 or 4 different movies in it.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
they make it
Stupid is what it is.
ugh. They made it all so
Back to this. Well, it was short, so there you got that. Now we've got characters. Obviously the king is the main character in the beginning there, and we can describe him as being proud, and he's riding his magic carpet, right? Carpet, we can assume it's magic. What is he thinking about himself?
I am the greatest in the land.
I love it. Yes, greatest man alive. Okay, there we go. And then what is his special talent, though, aside from flying on a magic carpet?
Talk to the little buggers.
He talks to bugs, animals.
And just animals.
Okay, you don't have to put bugs if you don't want to. That's fine. And then where is he in this story at the beginning?
Outside the palace.
Outside the palace. My little yellow friend. Oh, that was a bad line. I'm sorry. Have you seen? Never mind. Don't even get me started with lines, okay? All right. He's flying in the sky. Flying above.
Flying the carpet of all magic ones. Da, 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 da.
Flying above the field. Okay, now we got the background. We set the scene here. So we've got the character and what he's doing. And now comes the problem. And what is the problem?
The little ant. The little ant is the problem. Little thing he could squish with his fingers.
Oh my gosh. Snorted. Oh my gosh. You guys are killing me. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You mean you guys, Joey's just sitting
I can't tell. I'm not looking at you. I think it's Joey.
there. No,
But
it's
you're
not
both
Joey.
killing me. First with the coffee, now with the accent. All right, here we go.
So sticky.
What does the ant say?
He just talking crap.
That's true, but what does he say? He says the king is not great, right? Something like that. What does he say? He says the king is not so great. King, and we're
So
gonna
we can put ant, king, and then like an X. Great.
yeah, or circle great. I'm thinking you could do something like that. Or X great if you like that. I'm fine with that.
Just totally
And then
down
how
my,
does
like idea. Like holy crap.
hey, you used crap twice now, so you can't use that word anymore, all right?
Holy cow. Not
There
literally.
you go. Cow is better. Okay, so what happens now? So the ant says, you are not so great. What does the king do? How does the king feel about
The
that?
king responds with smart remark.
He descends to the ground and he picked up the ant,
Bugger.
right? So he descends. Should we put that?
Descended, lifted ant.
Okay. DESCEND. Descended, lifted, ant. Okay. Or ing, or however you want to put that. Descended, lifted, ant. And then he says to the ant, why do you say such a foolish thing, oh tiny ant? Why so foolish? Okay. And then the ant explains himself, right? We'll use A for ant here. I greater. Whoops. That's a T. That's greater. I greater, he says. And however you want to put this, if you have a better idea, I'm okay with that. I'm just going fast so we can get it done. And the king says, how? How? Right? Oh, he says, you? What? How outrageous. He loses all sense of complete sentences at that point.
but snorted the king.
He snorted.
King, he snorted. He snorted. Ah, you funny.
Yeah, now he sounds really smart, right? And then what happens after that? Let's see. How outrageous. Well, consider this. Oh, then he explains himself. The greatest king in the world stopped when I spoke, came down to earth, bent on one knee, raised me up, and then asked me a question. How are we going to put all that? Because this is now how he's explaining himself. So you could call that the climax of the story, I guess. Yes. So wait. Okay, so the ant is explaining it. Okay, so the ant explains. I'm going to put explains or explained, ed, so we can keep it past tense. Past tense. The king stopped and flew downward, the downward arrow, and bent on one knee. I'm going to put down, knee, ant, up.
Are you just trying to not use your 3 words?
Maybe.
You're just trying to use 2?
No, it's just turning out that way.
Talent.
Lifted the ant up, and then what happened?
I thought you was smart mouth, and then you get mad, and then you see that I am right.
Yes, he's smart mouth. Yes. And he said, he then asked me a question that he couldn't answer. What was the question?
How do we know that this ant doesn't have like some accent or something?
Yeah, I love the accent. Let's keep going with that.
Go ahead.
That
Go
works.
ahead.
What is the accent? I don't even know. Is it
No
like
idea.
I don't either. It's like you're making up a whole new culture. All right.
He then asked me a question that he could not answer, but I could.
Yeah, I can't identify. Have you seen that SpongeBob episode?
Don't watch SpongeBob.
No, you guys haven't seen it? Never mind.
No.
A single episode.
Not a single episode. Wow.
Wouldn't you say that I'm greater than that king?
That is definitely a real accent. He is not making that up.
I have no idea
I'm
what
stuck.
it's.
What do we do? What do we do next here? What's happening? Then he asked,
No, I think the accent has got us a bit back on track.
yes, I agree. Wouldn't you say that then
No.
that I am greater than that king? So what should we put here? Ant says I'm greater. How about that? Ant says I'm greater. And then the king agrees.
We already said the ant said I'm greater.
But
But it
yeah,
says again down here, wouldn't you say then that I'm greater? Well, he explains himself that he asked
yes.
a
But
question.
look at the second paragraph on,
I
on
know
what
he
we've written,
says,
on what we've written down. It says, "And I'm greater, King How."
okay, what
And
do you
greater
suggest we put there then? If we change that, how do we change that? You tell me. Say that again.
No idea.
No idea. Well, that doesn't help me at all. I'm going to change this to a number 2. Look at now. My OCD is going to start kicking in here because what a mess, right? Okay.
This is why we use pencil or marker.
And I used pen, and so that's my bad, right? Then he asked me a question that he couldn't answer. Okay, so King asked,
Question no.
okay, question, and then we could put answer none. There, how about that? And then 3 can be the king goes back.
Wouldn't it be asked question not?
Could be, yes. You could put that. He went back to his, I'm going to put an arrow, to his palace, less proud. There. Now,
King went back to palace less of a man than he was when he left.
yes.
Not quite.
You're right, he went less of a man and came back more of a man with still no idea what to do with his life.
Okay, so here's the thing. You
Oh.
guys have an option for your homework. You can, if you're not feeling creative, which I have a feeling you are feeling creative, so I'm going to go with that. But if you're not, you can rewrite the exact same story. But if you feel creative, you can change this story and give it a similar format, but you can change it from a king to your friend or your dad or
What if I just
president.
rewrite Aladdin's story?
Yeah, you could. Something similar.
Can I rewrite the story but add a little bit of gore?
You can
I'm
add
gonna add
gore.
a princess.
I'm
Like-
okay with you adding gore. Just nothing.
Like
Well,
the
no, I'm
king
okay with
kills the
adding
ant?
gore. What?
Like the king kills the ant?
Yeah.
Or the ant kills the king?
Ah,
What?
with the
It's a
knife that's in your
bug.
hand. Joey, put the knife away. This
What?
is being recorded.
Oh.
Do not show me a knife in this screen, please.
Oops.
Anyways, yes, the ant can kill the king if you want to reverse, like do it all in reverse or change the characters or change the plot. You guys write your own story, okay?
What if
You can get
all of
creative.
the ants kill the king?
How would the ant kill the king?
All of the ants.
Oh, they get together.
But the
Oh,
thing is, Joey, there is only one ant. It's only showing the one
Well,
ant.
he has friends. I know he has friends.
he could
Down
be
in
like
the
the
hole.
captain of
They're
the ant
down. They're
army.
down in the hole, though.
No. They start a militia.
They start a militia. There you go.
So are you going to put where he goes back down into the hole? When they come out, they eat him alive?
Oh,
What kind of ants are these? Fire ants? Bullet ants?
oh, there you go. See, this is good. Yes, yes.
There's no details, so you could do whatever you want. Crap, I'm giving you ideas.
All right, but it's going to be 3 paragraphs. Let's look really quick at your outline. I mean, not your outline, your
I'm gonna add a princess.
look at your checklist. Let's just check that really quick. Everything on the top is pretty much the same. You'll see we've added a couple more dress ups here. So these have to be in each paragraph: ly adverb, who, which clause, strong verb, and because clause. Okay, 1 in each paragraph, but you can have more than that, but only underline 1 of each. And then of course you got your banned words that we quickly went over right here. You can always use Google or Siri, if your parents are okay with that, to say, what's another word for said, or what's another word for see, if you need inspiration. Okay. You can go to the thesaurus.com. That's a good website to go to get some of those words. All right. We did it.
The because clause is not in here, but we put it on the blue paper.
No, it's here.
No. In banned words. We put pretty sure we put because something.
Oh, we
These
did?
are dress ups, not banned words.
Up here, these are dress up. So because is a dress up, not a band. If you wrote it in the banned words, then that was wrong. Hopefully I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh no, it's
You did go win.
never mind. We're good.
Okay.
I
So
thought-
you guys know what to do. You're going to rewrite that story. However, get creative with it. I'm good with gore. That's fine. No bad words though, or no banned words, no bad or banned. Okay. But you can keep it. It's okay to have it gory. And yeah. I think that would be cool. So that's your homework, and then your grammar pages. You guys have any questions?
Yes. Can you remind me again what a strong verb is?
It's keep the accent going. Yes. A
Hey,
strong verb. So it would be like what we put in place of these would be considered weak verbs right here. Okay, Joey. So something in place of one of these would be considered a strong verb, like pondered, like the king pondered. That word pondered would be a strong verb.
the king pondered the accused. No, I don't know how to say that word in the accent.
Keep
That's
working
an
on
English
that.
accent, by the way.
What?
It keeps switching from like Italian to Spanish to
German.
English, like
Wow.
proper. It's like multicultural accent.
You must keep a single accent. That must be Russian with the vodka, of course.
Oh,
But
yes, that's a good one. Oh, he just
Because-
left.
Oh. Okay.
All right, bye. See you next week.